Om Shanti. Today is Tuesday, the 21st of April 2026. On this Tuesday morning, let us listen to the Sakar Murli from our beloved Bap Dada. Bap Dada Madhuban. Essence. Sweet children, the Father, the ocean of knowledge, has come personally to perform the dance of this knowledge in front of you children. Become clever, serviceable children, and the dance of knowledge will be good. Let's hear the essence once again on this Tuesday morning. Sweet Baba says, sweet children, the Father, the ocean of knowledge, has come personally to perform the dance of this knowledge in front of you children. Become clever, serviceable children, and the dance of knowledge will be good. Baba highlights the words dance and serviceable children. So, Baba says, sweet children, the Father, the ocean of knowledge, has come personally to perform the dance of this knowledge in front of you children. So, we have to become clever, serviceable children, and the dance of knowledge will be good. Today's question is, what hobby do you children develop at the confluence age? In answer, Baba says, that of staying in remembrance. So, this is your spiritual hobby. As well as developing this hobby, you also have to perform divine and spiritual actions. You are Brahmins. You definitely have to narrate the true story to everyone. Children also have the hobby of doing service. Let's hear the question and answer once again. What hobby do you children develop at the confluence age? In answer, Baba says, that of staying in remembrance. This is your spiritual hobby. As well as developing this hobby, you also have to perform divine and spiritual actions. You are Brahmins. You definitely have to narrate the true story to everyone. Children also have the hobby of doing service. Today's song is, have patience, O mind, your days of happiness are about to come. Om Shanti. When someone is ill in hospital, that patient hopes to become free from pain. He asks his doctor what his condition is and when he will become free from that illness. Those are limited matters. This is an unlimited matter. The Father comes and advises you children. You children understand that this truly is a play of happiness and sorrow. So Baba is giving a Lokik example of someone who is ill and in hospital, and the patient hopes to become free from pain. So he keeps asking his doctor what his condition is and when he will become free from that illness. However, Baba says those are limited matters. This is an unlimited matter. So Baba comes and advises us children, you understand that this truly is a play of happiness and sorrow. Baba says, in fact, you children have more benefit here than in the golden age, because you know that you are in God's lap at this time, that you are the children of God. So we know that at this time we are the children of God. At this time we have very elevated incognito praise. Baba says, although human beings call the Father Shiva, Ishwar, Bhagwan, that is God, they don't know Him. They continue to call out to Him. This happens according to the drama. There is knowledge and ignorance, the day and the night. They have continued to sing this, but they have such tamopradhan intellects that they don't consider themselves to be tamopradhan. So we children call out to the Father as Shiva, Ishwar, Bhagwan, but we don't know Him. Baba says they have continued to sing this, and this has to happen as per the drama, but they have such tamopradhan intellects that they don't consider themselves to be tamopradhan. Only when someone has the Father's inheritance in his fortune will these things sit in his intellect. Baba says, you children know that you were in extreme darkness. The Father has now come and we have therefore received so much light. So it is only after Baba comes that we receive the light. This knowledge that the Father explains is not in any of the Vedas, scriptures or the Granth, etc. So Baba says this knowledge that the Father explains is not there in any of the Vedas, scriptures or the Granth, etc. The Father tells you this and proves it. I give you children the light of this knowledge of the Creator and the beginning, the middle and the end of creation. It then disappears. Baba says, I give you children the light of this knowledge of the Creator, the beginning, the middle and the end of creation. It then disappears. No one can receive this knowledge from anyone except me. This knowledge then disappears. You understand that the Iron Age passed and it will repeat after 5000 years. So what do we understand? We understand that the Iron Age is past and that it will repeat after 5000 years. This is something new. It is not mentioned in the scriptures. Baba says that the Father gives you all this same knowledge, but all of you are number-wise when it comes to imbibing it. So the knowledge is the same, but we are number-wise when it comes to imbibing it. Baba says when good, serviceable children come, Baba's dance of knowledge reflects that. So Baba is also looking for good, serviceable children. Baba says when good, serviceable children come, Baba's dance of knowledge reflects that. When the audience watching a dancing girl is very keen, she performs the dance very well in happiness. If there are only a few sitting in the audience, she would perform an ordinary dance in a common way. So Baba highlights the words dance and common. If there are only few sitting in the audience, she would perform an ordinary dance in a common way. So the performer is also interested by the keenness or the josh of the audience. When there are many who applaud, her enthusiasm increases. It is the same here. Therefore, Baba gives us the example of a dancing girl. When the audience watching a dancing girl is very keen, she performs the dance very well in happiness. If there are only a few sitting in the audience, she would perform an ordinary dance in a common way. But when there are many who applaud, her enthusiasm increases. Baba says it is the same here. All the children listen to the Murli, but to listen to it personally, face to face, is a different matter. It is also shown that Sri Krishna too used to dance. That wasn't a physical dance. Baba highlights the word dance and says, all the children listen to the Murli, but to listen to it personally, face to face, is a different matter. It is also shown that Sri Krishna too used to dance. That wasn't a physical dance. In fact, it was the dance of knowledge. Shiv Baba himself tells you, I come to perform the dance of this knowledge. So, Baba highlights the word dance and he says, I come to perform the dance of this knowledge. I am the ocean of knowledge. And so, very good points emerge. This is the flute of knowledge, not a wooden flute. So, the dance is the dance of knowledge, and Baba says this is the flute of knowledge and not a wooden flute. Would the purifier father come and teach you Raj Yoga or play a wooden flute? So Baba asks us, no one would ever think that the father comes and teaches Raj Yoga in this way. You now understand this, but it doesn't enter the intellects of any other human beings. Those who come here claim a status number-wise. So those who come here, they claim a status number-wise. Whatever effort each of you made in the previous cycle, you will continue to make the same effort now. Baba says you children know that the Father comes and reveals all the secrets to you exactly as he did in the previous cycle. So Baba comes and reveals all the secrets to us exactly as he did in the previous cycle. He says, I too am bound by the drama. Everyone is bound by the bond of the drama. So on Sunday, Baba had told us about 4 things: faith in Baba, faith in self, faith in the drama, and faith in the Brahmin family. Baba says everyone is bound by the bond of the drama. Whatever happened in the golden age will happen again. There are so many different species. In the golden age, there won't be as many species as there are now. So Baba says there is only a small variety here. Baba highlights the word variety. There is only a small variety here. In the golden age, there won't be as many species as there are now. Baba says later the number will continue to grow, just as the religions also continue to grow. They don't exist in the golden age. So Baba clarifies that you will only see the things of the golden age in the golden age. There is nothing in the golden age that would create dirt or rubbish. Those deities are called gods and goddesses. So Baba clarifies that there is nothing in the golden age that would create dirt or rubbish. Those deities are called gods and goddesses. In no other land would anyone be called a god or a goddess. Those deities definitely used to rule the kingdom in heaven. Baba highlights the words God, goddess and heaven. Those deities definitely used to rule the kingdom in heaven. Look how much they are praised. You children have now developed patience. Baba says you know how elevated or low your status is and with how many marks you will pass. So once we children have developed patience, Baba says you know how elevated or low your status is and how many marks you will pass with. Each one of you can understand for yourself that so and so is doing good service. Baba highlights the word service and marks. Yes, whilst you are moving along, storms also come. The father says, let there be no bad storms or omens over you children. Maya makes even good children fall. The father gives you patience. There is very little time left. Baba says there is very short time left. You also have to do service. When this establishment has taken place, you will have to return home. There can't be any chance in this. Baba says there can't be any change in this of even a second. So, what is Baba telling us? The father gives you patience. There is a very short time left. You also have to do service. When this establishment has taken place, you will have to return home. There can't be any change in this of even a second. Only you children can understand the secret of this. Baba says we are actors in the drama. We play the main parts in it. This play of victory and defeat is based on Bharat. Bharat was pure. There was so much peace and purity. It is a matter of only yesterday. Yesterday, we were the ones who played those parts. The whole parts of 5,000 years are recorded. So, Baba says, the whole parts of 5,000 years are recorded. We have been around the cycle and we are now having yoga with the Father through which the alloy is being removed. When you remember the Father, the inheritance will also definitely be remembered. First of all, no alpha. So Baba says when you remember the Father, the inheritance will also definitely be remembered. First of all, no alpha. The Father says, by understanding me, you will understand everything from me. This knowledge is very easy. So how will we understand this knowledge? By understanding the Father, Baba says you will understand everything from me. It is a matter of just a second. Nevertheless, he continues to explain it to you. He continues to give you points. The main point is Man Mana Bhav, and it is in this that there are obstacles. When body consciousness comes, you choke in many different ways. It doesn't allow you to stay in yoga. So Baba says when body consciousness comes, you choke in many different ways. It doesn't allow you to stay in yoga. On the path of devotion, Baba says when they sit down to remember Sri Krishna, their intellects wander in so many different directions. Everyone has the experience of devotion. It refers to this birth. By understanding this birth, you can also understand something of your past births. So Baba says, by understanding this birth, you can also understand something of your past births. You children have developed the hobby of remembering the Father. So Baba highlights the word hobby and says, you children have developed the hobby of remembering the Father. The more you remember Him, the more your happiness will increase. Together with that, you must also perform worldly actions that are divine and spiritual. So, the more we remember the Father, the more our happiness will increase. And Baba says, together with that, you must also perform worldly actions that are divine and spiritual. You are Brahmins. You narrate the story of the true Narayan and the story of immortality. Baba says there is just one main thing in which everything is included. It is only by having remembrance that your sins are absolved. Only this one hobby is spiritual. Baba says only this one hobby is spiritual. The Father explains that this knowledge is very easy. The name Kumaris is also remembered. Out of other Kumars, Baba says, out of other Kumaris, that is half Kumaris, or married women and Kumaris, the name of the Kumaris is glorified a lot more. They don't have any bondage. So Baba is glorifying the Kumaris. What Baba is saying is the name Kumaris is also remembered out of other Kumaris, that is half Kumaris, that is married women, and Kumaris. The name of Kumaris is glorified a lot more. They don't have any bondage. Those husbands would make them vicious. This father decorates you in order to send you to heaven. He takes you into the sweet ocean. Baba highlights the word sweet. He takes you into the sweet ocean. The father says, completely forget this old world, including your own bodies. Baba says, completely forget this old world, including your old bodies. The soul says, I have completed 84 births. I will now claim the full inheritance from the Father. Although you remain courageous, there is still a battle with Maya. This Baba is in the front. So, Baba is talking about Brahma Baba. He faces the storms of Maya the most. Many come and tell Baba of such things that come to them, and Baba replies, children, of course these storms will definitely come. They come to me first. They come to me first. At the end, all of you will reach your karmatit stage. Baba says this is not a new thing. It has also happened in the previous cycle. You have played your parts in this drama and you are now to return home. You children understand that this old world is hell. It is said Lakshmi and Narayan used to live in an ocean of milk. People built such good temples to them. At the beginning, when a temple was built, they created a pool of milk and placed an idol of Vishnu in that. So Baba says at the beginning, when a temple was built, they created a pool of milk and placed an idol of Vishnu in that. They used to make very good images and worship them. At that time, everything was very cheap. Baba has seen everything. Truly, this Bharat was such a pure ocean of milk. It was as though there were rivers of ghee and milk. So Baba says it was as though there were rivers of ghee and milk. They have just portrayed this praise. As soon as you mention heaven, your mouth begins to water. So Baba says, as soon as you mention heaven, your mouth begins to water. Each of you children has now received a third eye of knowledge. Therefore, your intellects have received understanding. So what have we done? Our intellects have received understanding. Your intellects go to the home and then go to heaven. Everything there will be new. Baba says that Baba used to be very happy whenever he saw his idol of Sri Narayan. So we are talking of Brahma Baba here. He used to look after it with a lot of love. He didn't understand that he himself would become that. So he didn't understand that he would become that himself. You have now received this knowledge from Baba. You have the knowledge of Brahmand and the beginning, the middle and the end of the world. You understand how you go around the cycle. Baba is teaching us Raj Yoga. You children should be very happy that only a short time remains. Something or other will continue to happen to these bodies. Baba says this is now your last birth. According to the drama plan, your days of happiness are about to come. So Baba says according to the drama plan, your days of happiness are about to come. You can see that destruction is just ahead. Each of you has received a third eye of knowledge. You understand very clearly about the incorporeal world, the subtle region and the corporeal world. This discourse of self-realization continues to turn around in your intellects very well. You have the happiness that the unlimited Father becomes your teacher and teaches you. But because this is a new thing, you repeatedly forget it. So what happens? Baba says you have the happiness that the unlimited Father becomes your teacher and teaches you. But because this is a new thing, you repeatedly forget it. Otherwise, when you say Baba, the mercury of happiness would rise. Ram Tirath was a devotee of Sri Krishna, and so he used to make so much effort simply to have a vision of Sri Krishna. When he had a vision, he became very happy. But what happened through that? Baba asks. He didn't receive anything. Here, you children have happiness because you know that you are attaining such a high status for 21 births. For 3/4 of the cycle, you are happy. Baba says if it were half and half, there would be no profit. You are happy for 3/4 of the cycle. No one else can experience as much happiness as you. For you, there is limitless happiness. Therefore, Baba tells us, for you, there is limitless happiness. When there is great happiness, you are unaware of sorrow. It is at this confluence age that you understand both, that you are now going into happiness from sorrow. Your faces are facing the day and your feet are facing the night. So Baba says, your faces are facing the day and your feet are facing the night. Kick this world away, that is, remove it from your intellects. You souls know that you now have to return home. You have played many parts. Baba says, talk to yourself in this way. Now, the more you remember the Father, the more the rust will be removed. The more you remain busy in doing the Father's service and making others similar to yourselves, the more you will reveal the Father. So Baba says, the more you remain busy doing the Father's service and making others similar to yourselves, the more you will reveal the Father. It is in your intellects that you now have to return home. Therefore, only remember the home. An old building continues to decay. Look at the difference between an old building and a new building. Baba says there is a difference of day and night. This really is a river of poison. People continue to fight and kill one another. Now that Baba has come, a lot of fighting has begun. If a wife doesn't agree to indulge in lust, she is harassed so much. People create so much trouble. So many atrocities took place in the previous cycle. Baba says those things that are remembered refer to the present time. You can see how much the mothers call out. That part of the drama is now being played. No one, apart from the Father and you children, knows this. As you make further progress, everyone will come to understand it. It is remembered that the Father is the purifier and the bestower of salvation for all. So, Baba is the purifier and the bestower of salvation for all. Explain to anyone how Bharat becomes heaven and how it then becomes hell. Come and we will explain to you the history and geography of the whole world. Baba says we should say, come and we will explain to you the history and geography of the whole world. Only God and you, God's children, know this unlimited history and geography. By knowing this history and geography, you know how purity, happiness and peace are established. You will definitely claim your unlimited inheritance from the unlimited Father. Come inside and understand this. There are many topics. The heads of you children are now overflowing. Baba says the mercury of happiness rises so high. You children have this entire knowledge. You are receiving this knowledge from the knowledgeful Father. So Baba highlights the words knowledge and knowledgeful Father. You are receiving this knowledge from the knowledgeful Father. We will then go and become Lakshmi and Narayan. This knowledge will not remain there. These are such deep things and they have to be understood. You children understand the picture of the ladder very well. This is the cycle of 84 births. Now explain this and clarify it for people. Baba says this world cannot be called heaven or a pure world. That golden age is separate from this iron age. It is very easy to understand how this cycle turns. The explanation is good, but many people are unable to make the effort to stay on the pilgrimage of remembrance. Acha, to you sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the Mother, the Father, Bap Dada. The spiritual Father says Namaste to you spiritual children, and we the spiritual children also say Namaste to our spiritual Father. Today's essence for Dharna has 2 points. The first point, remove this old world and your body from your intellect and remember the Father and the home. Constantly maintain the happiness that your days of happiness are now about to come. Second point, churn this knowledge that you receive from the knowledgeful Father and keep your intellect overflowing. Don't become body conscious and choke in any way. Today's blessing, may you become seated on Bap Dada's heart throne by being constantly seated on the throne of a constant stage. Let's hear the blessing of Tuesday morning once again. May you become seated on Bap Dada's heart throne by being constantly seated on the throne of a constant stage. Baba explains, the most elevated throne is Bap Dada's heart throne. However, in order to sit on this throne, you need to have the throne of an unshakable, immovable, and a constant stage. If you are not able to be stable on the throne of this stage, you cannot be stable on the throne of Bap Dada's heart. For this, be an immortal image and sit on the throne in the center of your forehead. Do not ever shake on this throne, and you will then be able to sit on Bap Dada's heart throne. So let's hear the blessing once again. May you become seated on Bap Dada's heart throne by being constantly seated on the throne of a constant stage. Finally, today's slogan: with your pure thoughts, transform anything negative into positive. Slogan once again: with your pure thoughts, transform anything negative into positive. In the Avyak signal, imbibe the virtues of sweetness and humility to become great. Today's point is: Father Brahma wants to see a smile of spirituality on each child's face. Secondly, he wants to hear sweet words coming from your lips. He wants to hear sweet words coming from your lips. Let not a single word be without sweetness. Let there be spirituality on your face, sweetness in your words, and constant good wishes in your mind and intellect. Have the feelings of a merciful bestower and follow the Father at every step. Give the return of this sustenance. Acha, Om Shanti.